players from the New England Patriots and Philadelphia Eagles clashed during the February 4th game, which was won by the Eagles. The Super Bowl winning Philadelphia Eagles will not be visiting the White House for the traditional celebration, the White House announced on Monday, after players objected to Donald Trump's policy on the national anthem. The team, which beat the New England Patriots in February to win the tournament, had been due to make the visit on Tuesday. But on Monday night the White House issued a statement saying the visit had been called off, after some of the players said they would boycott the event in protest of Mr. Trump's policies. Mr. Trump has repeatedly lashed out at players who kneel for the national anthem, in protest at police treatment of African American communities, and had described them as unpatriotic. Last week the body that governs American football, the NFL, bowed to Mr. Trump's views and issued new rules to fine teams if their players knelt during the national anthem. Philadelphia Eagles players before the Super Bowl on February 4th. The players' union reacted with anger, and the Philadelphia Eagles took a vote to decide whether to attend the White House ceremony. They voted, however, to go ahead with a visit. Yet on Monday night, the White House said the event was off, and an alternative ceremony would be held instead. They disagree with their president because he insists that they proudly stand for the national anthem, hand on heart, in honor of the great men and women of our military and the people of our country, the White House said in a statement. The Eagles wanted to send a smaller delegation, but the 1,000 fans planning to attend the event deserve better. These fans are still invited to the White House to be part of a different type of ceremony, one that will honor our great country, pay tribute to the heroes who fight to protect it, and loudly and proudly play the national anthem. Mr. Trump said he would be there at 3 p.m. with the United States Marine Band and the United States Army Chorus to celebrate America. He later tweeted, "Staying in the locker room for the playing of our national anthem is as disrespectful to our country as kneeling. Sorry." The Philadelphia Eagles football team was invited to the White House. Unfortunately, only a small number of players decided to come, and we cancelled the event. Staying in the locker room for the playing of our national anthem is as disrespectful to our country as kneeling. Sorry, Donald J. Trump. At Real Donald Trump, June 5, 2018. Philadelphia Mayor Jim Kenney replied with his own statement, saying that he is equally proud of the Eagles' activism off the field and that the players represent the diversity of our nation, a nation in which we are free to express our opinions. I'm proud of the Eagles on and off the field. Our players represent the diversity of our nation, a nation where we're free to express our opinions. Disinviting them only proves the president is not a true patriot. City Hall is always open for a celebration. https://t.co/ku7lspnin. Jim Kenney. At Philly Mayor, June 5, 2018. Disinviting them from the White House only proves that our president is not a true patriot, but a fragile egomaniac obsessed with crowd size and afraid of the embarrassment of throwing a party to which no one wants to attend. The statement continued. Wide receiver Torrey Smith, who said previously that he planned to skip the visit, responded with a series of tweets. "So many lies," he wrote, adding, "Not many people were going to go." Smith, who played on the Super Bowl winning Philadelphia team before being traded to the Carolina Panthers in March, added, "No one refused to go simply because Trump insists folks stand for the anthem." The president continues to spread the false narrative that players are anti-military. There are a lot of people on the team that have plenty of different views. The men and women that wanted to go should have been able to go. It's a cowardly act to cancel the celebration because the majority of the people don't want to see you. To make it about the anthem is foolish. Torrey Smith. At Torrey Smith, June 4, 2018. The visit was controversial from the start, with many players saying well in advance that they would not attend. Malcolm Jenkins said in February he did not want to go. "When it comes to this presidency, I'm not very excited about getting my picture taken with him," Jenkins said. "This is a celebratory event where we come. The president comes in, shakes a couple hands, takes a picture and leaves. And I'm just not interested in that." San Francisco 49ers outside linebacker Eli Harold, quarterback Colin Kaepernick and safety Eric Reid kneel during the national anthem before an NFL football game in October 2016. At the start of the protests against police brutality, "It's just not worth my time. I'd rather spend my time working with whoever on these issues that we've been fighting for." "That's just my personal decision." He said some of his teammates disagreed. However, some guys have dreamed about winning a championship and taking that trip to the White House, and we're not going to deny that to anybody. But there are also a lot of guys who are passionate about not going. Chris Long won the Super Bowl in 2017 with the New England Patriots and boycotted the White House visit, and said he planned to do the same this year. "My son grows up, and I believe the legacy of our president is going to be what it is," he said in January. Pink sings the national anthem before the Super Bowl. In February, "I don't want him to say, 'Hey Dad, why'd you go to the White House?' when you knew the right thing was to not go." But Doug Pederson, the head coach, said he was excited to go to the White House. "We are excited to be going and be honored as world champions," he said last week. "It's a great honor. We are still working on logistics, but we are excited to